Hey guys, I am so excited to do this video. This is going to be my 2021 plans for my budget. So hopefully you guys stick around, see what's gonna be new, what's happening, my oddball plans, and yeah, let's get into it. So I kind of created my own little budget binder. If you guys are curious of any of these templates, I can sell them if you guys want them. Just let me know in the comments down below. Yeah, so basically my oddball plans are all of my sinking funds. I am going to put all of this money into my savings account and start fresh this year. I know that typically you save up even throughout the next year, but I want to start fresh this year and really see how much I can build them. So all of this money is going to go into my savings account. With that being said, if something were to happen, like gifts, let's see, let me get my words together. If there's a birthday that pops up and I don't have the money ready for it, I will pull it from my savings because I know there is money in my savings from gifts, just as well as house. If something comes up that we need something, I will pull it from there, but I'm gonna try my best to wait until I save up for it because there is a ton of money right here and I just feel more comfortable putting it in the bank, and I wanna see how much I really can grow this year. So like I said, I know it's not typical and I don't really know if anyone's doing that this year, but that's gonna be my plan for this year for my sinking funds. Now, for a challenge, I am going to be starting a challenge. I have not done a challenge ever. One of the challenges I'm going to be doing is the 52-week challenge, which is a very, very, very common challenge here on YouTube. But instead of just doing it straight through, I decided to kind of do it double. Now, I know Jordan said she's going to do it double, and she's doing like the first week, instead of $1, she does $2, and so on and so forth. But I decided to, let me see if I can bring this up just a little closer. So every single week, week one, I'm gonna do $1 and 52. So I'm kind of doing it the normal way and the reverse way. Can you guys see that? Yeah, okay. So I'm basically doing it double, but I'm kind of flipping it. So it's gonna go 1 through 52 and 52 through 1. And I think that'll be fun and interesting. So I made this little template up, and then on this side I will track how much I have in total. So this week will be 53 and then 66 maybe, if I did my math right. But yeah, so I'm excited to try this out. I think it's gonna be super fun. I really want to do the 100 envelope challenge, but I want my boyfriend to do it with me. So if we end up starting that, I will let you know. He just never ever carries cash with him, so I don't really know how we would make that work. So I am going to do the 52-week challenge, and I did want to kind of show you how I'm going to be organizing for this year. So I have my little, let me see if I set this like this. No, it's not going to stay. Okay. My light's reflecting. So I have my little cover that I made. I have a savings account tracker that I have the months down here at the bottom, and then these little lines here that I'm going to make increments, and I'm just going to track each month. I think I'm going to do it at the end of the month and track how much is in my savings account at the end of that month, and then color in all the way to how far. Hopefully by December I will be at the end. I don't know what increments I'm going to do on the side here, but I will figure that out. There's the 52-week challenge, and then I have my bill tracker, which I used last year in my budget journal as well. And you just write your bill, the amount, the day it's due, and then I just check it off when it comes out of my account, because all of my bills are automatic. So it all just comes out of my checking account. I don't have to go and make sure I pay it. So that's great. The only one that we do have to do that with is the flooring, but that comes out of Mike's account, and I have a reminder set on my phone. So this is my transaction log. I'm gonna really, really try hard this month and this whole year to use this for every single month. Not so much for cash, but for my checking account, because if you guys have watched my previous videos, I always leave some money in my checking account, and it kind of builds up over time, and I just randomly use it on random stuff. I am not like hardcore set on I have to use cash. If I have the money in my checking account, sometimes I will swipe my card. That's what it's there for. It's also there for bills. My bills, you know, that I said are automatic, but there is sometimes I use my card. So I really want to use this to track when I use my card. And if for some reason I were to take something out of my savings account to use my card, I want to mark it down so I can kind of see where I'm at with that, if that makes sense. And then I made a new paycheck budget sheet. This one is now on my Etsy as well. It's called Larger Weekly Paycheck Budget or something like that. I will link it down below, but it has more spots for your bills, more spots for your cash envelopes, and way more spots for sinking funds. So I actually did add a few more sinking funds onto my account as well. I did put my bills here, and I'm not going to be filling in weekly here, I don't think. I might end up making a bill envelope. I think that would be very helpful for me to really then take away my spending off of my card. So if I can, I might come up with something and make a bill envelope. But I did put the bills here that I have that come out weekly or monthly. And then my cash envelopes, I just have 4 that I keep with me 24/7. And then of course we have, I hope the glare is not bad on this, all of my sinking funds. So all of my sinking funds are the same besides these last 5. So I decided to add a spending envelope in my sinking fund. I'm not going to be adding to this spending envelope weekly. I'm just going to roll over what's in my personal envelope into that spending envelope so I don't have $150, $200 with me, because for these past few weeks I haven't spent my personal money, so I don't really want to carry that all with me, and I can put that in this envelope that's kept at home in a safe spot and not have to worry about carrying that much cash with me. And if I want to go buy something, I'll just pull from there. Insurance I put on here. This year I'm gonna have to start paying for my insurance. Since I moved out, my car insurance is, you know, a big mess. So this year is gonna be the year that I start paying for that. So until we get that all figured out, I wanna have it on here and I can start putting money aside for it. And then eventually, obviously, it will go into my bills category. Lastly, I have 3 things for the house. I decided to separate it from my house fund because I see the house fund growing and I never want to pull from it because I'm like, oh, I need to get this, like a fence and a bed and a couch. So I decided to separate these. The fence I really don't see happening this year, but if it does, that would be awesome. So hopefully that will happen, but the new bed and the new couch definitely is going to be happening this year and hopefully soon. So I really want to make a new category for those so I can focus on them more, and instead of just putting it all towards the house and not really knowing what I'm going to spend it on. If I'm going to, you know, just get like a pillow or something, I can pull that from the house fund. But that's kind of why I did that. And then I did leave the savings challenge, savings account, and checking account down at the bottom. So I will be filling out the savings challenge this time. So that's exciting because in my other spreads, I never filled out the savings challenge because I was not doing any. The other savings challenge that I'm doing is obviously my change. I think that was the last in here. Let me make sure. I don't think yeah. So for my change, we all know I keep my change in these here. So I am a server and I do not turn in any of my change at the end of the night. Sometimes I have $5 in quarters and sometimes I have $1. But I am not turning it in at all. I was turning in just the quarters, but now I just put it all in here every single week and I separate my pennies so I can have more, you know, money towards that. And I'm not gonna turn this in just because it's the new year. I'm gonna wait until it's full. But when I go somewhere, if something's like $2.03, I don't give them 3 cents out of my wallet. I just give them, what did I say, $2.03? I give them $3 and I get the change back. I like change. It adds up very quickly. You do not realize how quick change adds up. So I like to keep it and save it up. One more challenge that I really want to try. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it, but Jordan is also doing the $1 challenge, where if you have $1 bills in your wallet, in your cash envelopes, not sinking funds, cash envelopes, you take those out and save them. I really, really want to try that. I don't know how well I will do with that one, but I'm really going to attempt to try that one. So that's kind of all I have for today. I kind of was talking really fast and whatnot, but if you guys have any challenges that you don't think I've heard of, or you might want me to try, let me know. If you guys are interested in something kind of like how I have here, where I have all of my digital trackers and such like that, if you guys are interested in maybe like a bundle of something like this, or like the notebook, how I have it, let me know down below. Like I said, I do have the bigger paycheck budget on my Etsy as well, which I will have linked down below. And I will see you guys this weekend for the first cash stuffing of 2020. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you guys next week. Bye!